Okay, here we go. Dreams by Van Halen. Great song. This song came out in 1986 with Love Walks In, and was a couple years after Eddie jumped on the keyboard bandwagon with 1984, with Jump, with I'll Wait. And again, I'll do every Van Halen song that you guys want. I know almost every one. Without further ado, let's get into this. So Dreams, here we go. I'm going to show you guys this song, and I believe 5 different parts I broke it down. The ending is really cool, too, and I believe that's one of the parts. It might even be 6. There's the intro. There's that whole part. Part 2 is the da-na-na-na. I'll show you that whole part. Part 3 is when he starts singing, of course. Welcome to black and white. And that's keyboard synth, and I'll show you those chords. That's part 3. Part 4 is when he goes, we'll get higher and higher. I think it goes something like... So it's kind of like that. It's a C chord, an A minor, an E minor, and then an F. And then part 5, I think there are 6 parts actually, because part 5 is when he goes, so baby dry your eyes, and that basically is the same notes. On the right hand is the chords in the intro, but the left hand's different. So it's going to be... That's part 5. Part 6 is the ending, and the ending's kind of cool when Eddie goes from the A minor to the B flat, and he does a walk down, and I'll show you that. So basically the ending, let's see, I'm losing track where it was. So it's, in a world that must be strong. Oh, that's what dreams are made of. And then he goes from the A minor to the B flat, and then F over A, and then the B flat, F, and then C. Okay, so the intro goes. Then it repeats the second time, exact same. Different is the ending right here. That's the only difference, is he does the second time around, instead of it's, and then he holds the C sus2, and then you can hear that's when they start the left hand is going to be those are the bass notes. The right hand goes, I'm just going to do it slow. So together, slow, it's... And then he holds the C sus2. Okay, part 2 is that da, 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 da. So that first part is turns black and white. So part 3, basically, while he's doing world turns black and white, it's a that's pretty much all it is. It's an A minor, but he does like a on the keyboard. Okay, so part 4 is the we'll get higher and higher. So basically that part is we'll get higher and higher. It's basically a C chord, an A minor, an E minor, and then an F. And then it jumps to a G real quick before the C again. We'll get higher and higher. So it's kind of like a... So basically part 5 is... that's pretty much the bass line. E, the chords are basically a C over E to an F, A minor, G, F, A minor. That's what dreams are made of, and then they go to the B flat for the ending. So basically the same, like I say, the same as the intro, only it's a So Baby. Does it again. And then it does a... So part 6, the ending, is pretty much right from that A minor. It's note for note if you want to play the ending. Right from that, that's what dreams. From that A minor, he goes to a B flat. And then F over A, and he goes. That's an F over A. Now he does the figure and backtracks on the B flat chord. And then F chord. And then C. You can hear that's how that 80s. That's how the song ends. There you go, guys. Dreams by Van Halen. I'll see you guys all in the next one. Have a great night.